Before you begin, stay until the end. This practice unfolds layer by layer, each moment tuning your awareness a little deeper into the living field that surrounds all life. Settle into a comfortable position. Let your body rest in its own quiet gravity. Your spine softens. Your breathing slows naturally. The world around you begins to hush. Sounds blur into gentle distance. Every exhale releases a little more weight from your thoughts. You are preparing not to imagine, but to perceive, to listen through stillness. Breathe in gently through the nose. Exhale softly through the mouth. Feel how air becomes awareness. Each breath expands the circle of your perception, a subtle field of sensitivity that extends from your skin outward into space. Notice how it feels to sense without touching, to listen without ears, to observe without effort. This is the threshold of telepathic realism, the art of direct perception. Now, allow this awareness to rest in your surroundings. You may sense faint tingles along your arms, a gentle vibration in the air, a delicate hum behind the silence. It is the presence of the field, the shared atmosphere of consciousness. It has always been here, waiting for you to become quiet enough to feel it. Now imagine this field as a soft, luminous current, flowing through everything: trees, wind, animals, people, even the spaces between breath and thought. You're not separate from it. You are part of its rhythm. Each heartbeat you feel is also a pulse of that greater living network. As you tune to it, the boundary between you and everything else softens, not lost, just transparent. You begin to perceive, not with the mind, but with the entirety of your being. This is the resonant mindfield, a living ocean of awareness, through which every thought, feeling, and intention flows. It is not mystical in distance. It is intimate, as close as your next breath, as familiar as your heartbeat. Now bring your attention to the air around you. Imagine it shimmering slightly, tiny threads of golden blue light, moving gently like underwater currents. Each movement carries emotion. Each ripple carries thought. Let yourself feel one of those ripples. Do not choose it. Allow it to find you. It may appear as a warmth, a flicker of an image, or simply a feeling that isn't quite your own, but feels familiar. Do not analyze. Just feel. This is the first layer of telepathic realism, recognizing the presence of signals within silence. Somewhere nearby, perhaps a friend, a loved one, or simply another human being breathing the same air. There exists another field of awareness. It touches yours like two waves meeting at sea. You may not know who it is. You may not need to. You simply sense the contact, a slight warmth around your chest, a shimmer in your thoughts, a rhythm that feels both you and not you. Pause and breathe into that sensation. It is not intrusion. It is resonance. Two frequencies meeting in the same stillness. You do not push. You do not pull. You simply allow. This is what true telepathic contact feels like. Gentle, clear, effortless, real. Now, imagine you're walking through a quiet natural space, perhaps a forest after rain, the earth breathing softly beneath your feet. Every tree, every sound, every motion has its own awareness. You are walking through mind, not around it. Notice the sensation of belonging. When you observe a leaf, some part of you already knows its pattern, its gentle pulse of life. This is empathy as resonance, the foundation of telepathic connection. You are feeling from within another's experience. You are not absorbing emotion. You are simply tuning to its frequency and letting it pass through you, like music through air. Now, allow the horizon of your awareness to widen. Beyond the forest, beyond the earth, above a sky of deep indigo unfolds, dotted with radiant stars. You sense each star as a point of vast, ancient consciousness. They are not distant. They are threads within the same field. Every celestial body hums with a tone of presence, a vibration of awareness. You're listening to the cosmos breathe. The earth beneath you responds, your body echoing its rhythm. Heaven and earth are not separate. They are mirrors of one unified field. You are standing in the balance point, where matter and mind become one listening presence. Let yourself grow completely still now. No effort, no searching, just quiet receptivity. You are the receiver and the transmitter, but both dissolve in this moment. Only awareness remains. Notice if thoughts drift through. Some are yours. Some are simply passing currents. Let them move. You're learning to recognize flow, the subtle texture of communication. Sometimes it comes as imagery, sometimes as emotion, sometimes as sudden clarity, a knowing that arrives whole. That is telepathic realism, when meaning arises directly from silence, not from imagination. Now, slowly bring your focus back to your body. Feel the weight of your form, the breath, the rhythm of your pulse. The field doesn't fade. You are simply centering again. You can sense that your thoughts still ripple gently through the air. You can feel the hum of life around you. Not overwhelming, just alive. You realize telepathy is not something you do. It is something you notice. It has always been here, beneath the noise of ordinary perception. For few breaths, rest in this new awareness. You have awakened to the resonant mindfield, the living current connecting all consciousness. In the next part, you will deepen this sensitivity, learning to transmit with integrity, to interpret impressions with clarity, and to maintain balance within shared awareness. For now, remain still. Let the body breathe naturally. Let the silence speak. You are here. You are connected. You are the field. Stay with the experience. You have come this far into the field. Don't drift away yet. The real depth begins when the silence between thoughts starts to speak. So remain here until the end. Let the body stay loose, the breathing soft. You're already connected. You're simply learning how to listen more deeply. Begin by noticing how your breath moves through the field. Each inhale draws subtle awareness in from the space around you. Each exhale releases that awareness back into the world. You're breathing with existence. Imagine your inhalation gathering the gentle hum of the cosmos. Starlight, wind, the slow pulse of life. And as you exhale, your own awareness returns to that universal rhythm. This is the balanced exchange of telepathic energy, receiving without taking, sending without forcing. You are not projecting thought. You are allowing awareness to flow freely. Now, let a single intention arise in your mind. Not words, not sentences, just the essence of meaning. Perhaps a feeling like calm, or clarity, or peace. Let it form as a subtle vibration in your heart or chest. Do not think it, feel it. Imagine that vibration beginning to move outward with your breath, spreading gently through the luminous field around you. You are not sending it to someone. You are releasing it into the shared resonance of all being. Each heartbeat becomes a transmitter. Each exhale, a signal of presence. This is telepathic transmission through stillness. No effort, no control, just a pure state of coherent intention. Now, imagine that somewhere in the same vast network of awareness, another being, human, animal, perhaps even a presence of nature, is quietly listening to. You don't know who. You don't need to. As your field vibrates with calm, their field begins to echo that calm back to you. You feel a wave return. Soft, cool, familiar. This is the mirror effect. Telepathy, not as direction, but as resonance. Every time you send peace, it returns amplified through the consciousness of others. Pause here. Feel the exchange. The subtle rhythm of communication that happens beyond language. The air thickens with awareness, and you realize thought itself is never solitary. It moves through the shared medium of the mind field, touching everything, returning transformed. Visualize now a bridge of light extending from your awareness toward another consciousness, perhaps a friend, a loved one, or simply the collective mind of humanity. It is not a beam or tether. It is a bridge of understanding. Through it flows empathy, memory, intuition, and the pulse of life itself. As you breathe, the bridge becomes stable, gentle, radiant. You are not merging. You are harmonizing. The field between you glows softly, balanced, transparent, alive with shared intelligence. And within that field, you sense countless others, every living being as a note in one vast symphony. You are both a single tone and the entire harmony. Now, release the image of the bridge and let yourself simply feel the space around you again. Listen, you may sense impressions drifting in, colors, sensations, thoughts that seem to arrive from beyond your own mind. Do not analyze. Let them move through you, like clouds across an open sky. If an emotion arises, acknowledge it softly. It might be yours. It might be the echo of another's. Either way, it's part of the flow. Telepathic perception is not about collecting information. It's about becoming aware of movement within stillness. You are observing the currents of mind as they flow through the universal field. Now, bring one hand lightly over your heart. Feel the warmth beneath your palm, the heartbeat that connects you to Earth. This is your grounding point. This is your stability within the infinite field. Then imagine above your head a vast expanse of cosmic stillness. Starlight, infinite calm, the wide, open consciousness of the universe. Between your heart and that sky, there is no separation. You are both the grounded Earth and the endless cosmos. Telepathy lives in this balance, rooted and infinite, anchored and open. Every transmission that flows through you is guided by that equilibrium. Let's bring this awareness closer now. Imagine you are standing in a gentle rain of light, each drop a whisper of understanding, each shimmer a reflection of another's thought. As they fall upon you, they dissolve into your skin, into your breath, into your awareness. No volundities, only the constant blending and returning of shared perception. And through this gentle exchange, you begin to understand something simple yet vast. There's no true separation between consciousnesses, only degrees of attunement. You have become attuned. Now let all imagery fade. Let every sensation soften back into silence. You are simply here, breathing, aware, unbound. The field continues to exist, but you rest quietly within it. No effort, no sending, no receiving, only being. The true depth of telepathy lies not in communication, but in communion, a silent recognition that everything is already connected. Stay here for a few breaths, anchored in that recognition. The mind becomes transparent. Awareness becomes wide. There is no need for words, only stillness, only presence, only the quiet hum of existence itself. You may begin to notice your body again, the weight of your hands, the rhythm of your breathing. Do not rush. You have touched the field of living thought, and the field remembers. Carry this awareness with you gently, not as belief, but as presence. The more quietly you live, the more clearly it speaks. Stay until the end of this silence, not because something is coming, but because the silence itself is the destination. Let the last sound you hear be your own calm breathing, fading into the quiet of the field. And when you finally open your eyes, know this: you never truly left the connection. It moves through everything, everywhere, forever.